Police in Indore have solved the robbery at retired Justice Ramesh Garg House in Pragati Vihar colony. The theft occurred on August 10th. Two members of the band Tada gang, Samir alias Samira and Circle, son of Inder Singh Madloi, have been arrested. Investigators reviewed over 200 CCTV clips before making the breakthrough. Stolen items recovered include two gold chains, a ring, rupees 40,000 in cash, and a Bolero vehicle. Police say the gang targeted colonies near the bypass and committed serial breakings. Four suspects are still at large and efforts to track them down are ongoing. The Supreme Court had stayed a Madhya Pradesh High Court order directing FIR and SIT investigation against Congress MLA Arif Masood in the Indira Priyadarshini College case. The bench led by Justice J.K. Maheshwari gave the interim relief on Friday. Masood had challenged the order and a senior advocate Kapil Sibal, Vivek Tankha and Varun Tankha urged on his behalf. The matter relates to controversies surrounding college operation in Bhopal. With the stay in effect, Masood is shielded from investigation until further court proceedings. No comment yet from the state government or SIT. Opposition leader Umang Singhar stirred controversy by accusing Chhindwara collector Shailen Singh of working as a BJP slave. Addressing Congress worker in Dhar, Singhar went further saying the collector should wear RSS shorts. If he is loyal to the party, he claimed officials are serving party interests instead of the public. The remarks sparked criticism across political lines. This comes amid growing tension between Congress leader and district administration in Madhya Pradesh. The collector has not issued a response. Political observers see the attack as a part of pre-election polarization. Jabalpur is all set to inaugurate Madhya Pradesh's longest flyover on August 23rd. Union Minister Nitin Gadkari and CM Dr. Mohan Yadav will preside over the opening. Built at a cost of Rs 1,100 crore, the flyover will slash travel time from Madan Mahal to Damoh Naka from 45 minutes down to 7. It includes a 385-meter long single-span cable stayed bridge, said to the longest of its kind in India. A landscape zone beneath the flyover features 50,000 plants, a basketball court and a public park. The flyover is expected to ease urban congestion significantly. Authorities in Ujjain have begun planning for Simhasti 2028. In a high-level meeting, Additional Chief Secretary Sanjay Dubey reviewed proposals including an elevated bridge, Kal Bhairav Temple redevelopment and new spiritual city. Collector Roshan Singh presented Rs 163 crore planning feature parking areas, a dharmshala and a facility center. Dubey instructed officials to ensure top-quality work and complete project on schedule. He also emphasized planting trees within the temple's premises to protect devotees from heat. Simhasta is one of the largest religious events in India, held once every 12 years. A family in Indore's Jain community has accused unknown person of conducting black magic rituals at Rangbagh crematorium. During bone collection, they reportedly found eggs, liquor bottles and sindoor at the site. Additionally, bones from the deceased skulls were missing. Suspecting occult activity, they created a scene and demanded CCTV footage. Crematorium staff cleaned the area but failed to explain the incident satisfactorily. The family plans to lodge a police complaint. The community has condemned the act, calling it an insult to religious sentiments and demanding a deeper probe. Panic-gripped resident of Hirapur, Parua village near Sihor after a 9-foot-long python was spotted crawling near fields. Some villagers fled while others began filming the snake. Forest officials from Ahmedpur arrived swiftly and with help from locals rescued the reptile unharmed. It was safely released back into a nearby forest. Videos of the incident have gone viral. The forest department urged people to keep distance from wild animal and report such sighting immediately. No one was injured during the rescue and the python appeared to be in healthy condition. Jabalpur North MLA Abhilash Pandey has urged the state government to postpone school exams scheduled during Ganesh Chaturthi and Paryushan festival. In a letter to the Education Minister, Pandey said students observing fast and participating in rituals struggle to balance academic and spiritual duties. He requested that school affiliated with both MP Board and CBSE avoid holding tests during this period. The proposal is gaining support from parents and school groups, particularly in areas with strong religious activity. No formal response yet from the Educational Department. In a first for Indore, a body donor was given a full guard of honor. Ashok Verma, a medical professional from Jawahar Marg, had pledged to donate his body back in 2011 through the Dadhichi Dehdan Committee. After his passing, his family completed formalities with Aurobindo Medical College. Due to technical issues, eye and skin donation were not possible, but the body was handed over for medical education. The MP government has made such honor mandatory since July 1st, 2025. Verma sends off marks Indore's first official tribute to a body donor. Plans for a metro line connecting Indore and Ujjain have moved a step forward. The 45-kilometer corridor's detailed project report is complete with an estimated cost of Rs 10,000 crore. The route will start from Lav Kushnagar and end at Ujjain railway station. Featuring 11 stations, a 4.5-kilometer stretch through Ujjain city will run underground. Officials say the metro will ease intercity travel and benefit both commuters and pilgrims. The project now awaits administrative clearance and funding. It's seen as a key part of Madhya Pradesh future infrastructure expansion.